of the Chief Minister, Sri Chandrababu Garu, to create such locations in the state. And when both of us shared this idea, his vision back to us, I think the creation of this space city happened in that moment when really the idea of this has been shared by the Chief Minister to us. I'm really happy that it is taking shape slowly and steadily in the very short period of time. Today, the foundation stone laying ceremony of the space city along with the drone city is happening here. And the space cities comes up at two locations in Andhra, one at Rautusurmala and other at Lipakshi area. Here, the early initiation of this has already happened with the creation of this space city there. And I'll tell you a few moments to tell you what exactly that we have in mind when we talk about space city. You know, Andhra Pradesh has the only launch pad of the country, the Satish Dhawan Space Center Sriharikota, which is a natural advantage for the state to create a space ecosystem. And we need to make use of this advantage to an extent where we will be able to build rockets and satellites at close proximity to the location so that we don't have to even move them over long distances, which is happening currently. The rockets of ISRO are being built across the country and so many places, and there is a huge amount of logistics involving components and assemblies to move across the country, which is one of the time-consuming and costly affair, and risk also is very high. So in the long term, we see there is a potential for large number of rockets to be built and launched on a continuous basis. In such a case, we need a proximity to the launch station. Second aspect is the rockets are going to become much, much bigger than what is being currently done. That implies that that model of manufacturing and transportation will not be a possibility. And this is where this is happening. And Space City comes up as a hub where whoever is building the rocket, it could be ISRO, it could be private startups and companies, will be making use of this facility. Honorable Chief Minister as well as Minister Piyush Goyal, thank you. Namaskar. So I was speaking about the space city. Just now, Dr. Satish Reddy spoke about the drone city. So we were introducing this space city as a concept where the building of the rockets and spacecraft will happen in an umbrella, single place where multiple industries will come and join to create competencies in manufacturing of rocket engines, manufacturing of complex hardwares of rockets, integrating the rockets, and then moving the final product of the rocket to the launch pad straight on a corridor that we'll be building from space city to the launch pad. So we see it as a growth that will surpass what we see in other parts of the world. And we have a natural advantage in India that comes out of the forward policy of the government of India to open the space sector to private entrepreneurs to come in. And we see the energy in the private sector, especially in building space systems in this country. And making use of that strength, Andhra Pradesh government wants to make this space city as a place where things will happen in the future in numbers, not in isolation. I think this is what our vision is. I'm really happy that the vision of Honorable Chief Minister is becoming a reality and happy to be part of that journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Somnath Garu. Thank you very much. It gives us great pleasure to welcome Dr. Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry.